Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Crystal and I'm so glad that you stopped by. So I don't know why I come and make a video late at night knowing that I look a mess and I'm about to put my bonnet on because my broke off hairs is just not gonna lay down, but that's neither here nor there. So today's video is going to be about Jordyn Woods and her Red Table Talk interview with Jada Pinkett Smith. And so, you know, I made a video a couple days ago about why I feel bad for Jordyn. And I'm really glad that she came out and spoke her truth. I won't really do a recap because I feel like a lot of people are just doing recap videos of what she said. I'm just going to point out the things that I found problematic. Now, I didn't find her being at his house problematic. Only because like she said in the video that she knew him and that she felt safe there. Like, you know, I know him. I feel safe going there. And she went there with a bunch of friends. She wasn't there with her friend. She wasn't there alone with him. She was there with her friends. That's the after party spot for that night. And so I really didn't find that problematic at all. Where she went wrong is when she was sitting on the arm of his chair while he was sitting in the chair and her legs were touching his. Now, she did say that her legs were touching the bottom of his legs. Now, a lot of people are like kind of spinning it and making it sound like her legs were in his lap. She specifically said that her legs were crossing over the bottom of his legs. We don't really know the positioning of it. We don't know how long she stayed in that position, but that's where that contact just kind of got a little sticky. And a lot of people are saying, well, that's when it kind of gave him the okay to kiss her at the end of the night, which is the other problematic part of this, of course. But I don't really know. Like, they were saying that okayed him to kiss her. I don't know, but at the same time, it did seem kind of random for him to just kiss her. I don't know. I don't know. That's a little problematic. Now, another thing that I did not find problematic was her being at his house until 7 a.m. Because she was said that she was there with other people until 7 a.m. She was not there with him by herself at 7 a.m. Personally, when I was 21, we would I've hung out with people, including guys, until the sun came up. And guess what we did? When the sun came up, we went to Waffle House and then we went our little merry ways for the day. Like, that is something that I did in college. You know, I mean, I didn't do it often, you know, and I stayed up till the sun came up with my close personal friends, but I also stayed up, you know, till the sun came up with other individuals. So I didn't find that too problematic. Him saying that she can stay, but it seemed like he was really trying to shoot his shot at that point, and then he kissed her. When she said that, I was just like, my heart sank, because I'm like, girl, that's where it really went wrong. Okay, and then it gets even worse, because she left immediately after he kissed her, saying that I gotta go, you know. And she goes home, and you know, she talks to Kylie and Khloe later that day, and she did not tell them that he kissed her. That is the most problematic part. But where I can understand why she didn't say anything is because you never want to be the reason why somebody's got drama or why somebody's mad at somebody else. You know, she probably didn't want to be in the middle of anything, and she didn't probably think that anybody saw it or was gonna say anything about it, you know. So she just thought that she could just not say anything and it would just go away. She can forget about it and she can move on, because you never want to give somebody bad news like that, especially when you know them, when it's like a real personal situation. I mean, I've been in a situation where we had to tell a friend about I could make a story time about that one. About something that her boyfriend did. And she wasn't even a close friend of mine. She was just an acquaintance. And that was hard to tell her. Like, extremely hard. And it's hard to tell somebody something that happened, especially when you're involved. You don't want them to think anything negatively about you. You just don't want to be put in the middle of it. And so I can understand why she didn't say anything, but it was still wrong. I feel like the least she could have done is tell Kylie, and then Kylie could have relayed the message to Khloe, and that could have softened that message, a little bit. But then again, we don't know what she told Kylie, after she talked to Khloe. We don't know what was really actually said. Now, after the Red Table Talk, interview, Kylie, oh my God, their names, get them mixed up. Khloe tweeted some stupid shit. I'm just going to call it stupid because it was stupid. Saying that Jordyn is lying and that if she would have called her and apologized privately, things could have been different. And so Jordyn stated in the Red Table Talk that she did call Khloe and text her to apologize. Now, whether Khloe is responding to those texts, whether Khloe has blocked Jordyn and never got any of those things, we don't know. Or she may not be answering her calls. So if Jordyn did reach out to her, but you didn't respond, how is Jordyn supposed to know that it's okay to call you again? Or how is Jordyn supposed to reach out to you if you haven't been responding to her? Apparently she's been banned from the neighborhood, so it's not like she can just show up at your house. What is the girl supposed to do? But somebody's lying there, and we don't really know who's telling the lie. And then Khloe went on to say that Jordyn is the reason why her family is broken up. That was the dumbest shit she could have ever said. And that's when a lot of people turned on her. It seems like she's in some type of denial. Maybe she doesn't want to look at him for what he really is. I don't know. I don't even want to talk about him. He just disgusts me. He's out here ruining people's lives, and he seems so unbothered. It is disgusting how unbothered he seems by all of this. She's saying that he's handling it privately. You are embarrassing me publicly. You need to apologize publicly. He has not issued an apology for anything. So, I mean, what kind of man is this? And she's just up there defending him. It's sickening, honestly. But yeah, I'm really glad that Jordyn got to take accountability for her part in that mess, and that she's owning her truth and speaking her truth and getting a platform with people who gave her a loving and caring and non-judgmental environment. And I cried in the beginning. I cried with her when Will was talking to her, and Jordyn became very genuine and believable in this. And I think a lot of people are now Team Jordyn. And I checked her comments on her last Instagram message, and there were a lot more supportive messages that I was seeing. Still some negative, of course, but a lot more supportive comments. And I left her a little comment too, just, letting her know, I think she did the right thing by speaking out. And I feel really bad that she's been bullied. She's been bullied by the Kardashians. She's been bullied by Malika and Larsa, by the media. And I just feel terrible for her. And I really applaud the fact that she has been the most adult in this situation out of everybody. She has taken the criticism, the harsh, nasty, negative criticism with dignity. I have never seen someone keep their composure through some bullshit where they're slandering your name. She's she's had so much just dignity throughout this situation, and I really applaud her for that. And she stepped up and, like I said, took responsibility and accountability for her actions. And whether or not she's telling the whole truth, I appreciate her coming out and saying this publicly, because that's hard to admit your wrongdoings in front of the world. Oh my God, that's extremely hard. So I believe her. Like I said, I do think there's a little bit more to the story, but I believe her general story. And but there were some problematic parts. But I think she'll learn from this. She's 21. She'll learn from this and she'll grow from this. And I'm glad that it sucks to say this, but I'm glad that she has learned who her real friends are and who the people are who are really in her corner. She said like 90% of the people that were around her are not her friends, and she's found that out. And it's a hard lesson to learn, but sometimes it takes those terrible situations to really learn more about yourself and about other people and how other people are going to treat you at the end of the day. And she had to learn that lesson, and it just sucks that it had to be publicly and negatively in this way. So I think that's all I'm gonna say. I think there was another part that I was going to talk about with Jason Lee and why I think he's a disgusting human being, but I'm not going to touch on that. But I think he used this story for clout, because he's trying to get his own show, which he has said. I watched some type of podcast thing that he does, and he said he wants his own show. So I feel like he found the story that was like his jackpot story, and so he's going to kiss the Kardashians' ass as much as he can. He's already been on The Real and all of that, and so he's trying to climb the ladder. And I feel like he threw Jordyn under the bus. He's talked about her like a dog and negatively, and I'm not even going to continue to touch on this, but I think he's a disgusting human being. And I think he embellished whatever he heard from one of his writers. So that's it for this video. You can leave in the comments what you think of the Jordyn and Kylie and Khloe and Tristan Thompson situation, and also Jordyn's Red Table Talk. I would suggest you watch it before you make an opinion about what's been put out there about her. But yeah, I stand with Jordyn. I'm team Jordyn at this point, but who knows the truth? It's her truth, his truth, and somewhere in the middle is the real truth. So we may never know that, and I'm okay with knowing that, but I'm team Jordyn. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see y'all in the next video.